Hey there, welcome to EscapeTheCrazyRace.com. My name is Jeff, and I am going to teach you something that really changed my life. It was a video I saw from Tony Robbins. I wish I could find the video. If anybody's seen the video that I'm talking about, once I, at this point, just looking at this, if you've seen that video, you'll know what video I'm talking about. Because it was life-changing for me, and basically it taught me how to overcome pretty much any obstacle in business, and in life in general. But I'm gonna teach it a few different ways, and hopefully you grasp it clearly. Okay? Because if you grasp this in a fuzzy way, it's not going to work very well. But if you really clearly grasp what I'm going to show you here, this will change your life like it changed mine. So I'm going to first illustrate what I call the success cycle. I don't remember what Tony Robbins called it, so maybe he called it that, I don't know. But so basically, whenever you're being presented with something, there is a potential that's innate with that opportunity or whatever it is, okay? And that is really something that's fixed. The potential of something is fixed. But how much what you know about that potential is, before it's taught to you, is basically zero, right? Well, so depending on your confidence or belief in the potential of that it's going to determine how much action you take. But we're going to just start here and assume that there's great potential in something, and let's assume that you see it and you take action on it. Okay. Once you take action on it, you should start getting some results. Okay. And then once you've made that step where you've taken action, you've gotten some results, now you start to gain more confidence in that potential of whatever it is that you're doing, right? And once you're at this point, once you have increased confidence in the potential, now you're going to take more action, and because you take more action, you're going to get more results, and because you're getting more results, your confidence in this is higher and higher, and you are in the right cycle, which I call the success cycle. Okay, that's all great, but there is a problem. Okay, let's say you come into this and you say, you look at maybe everything on my website here, and you look at it, and you decide you're not going to take action. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, you didn't take action. Let's go back and say, why didn't you take action? Well, obviously, like I already just stated, you don't believe in the potential of what I'm showing you. Okay, well, why is that? Well, like we already talked about, you have no belief or confidence in that potential. Okay, so therefore, if you don't believe that there's potential in what I'm showing you, why would you take any action? You're not. Okay, and why don't you believe it? Well, you have not had any results yet. Okay, and it's because you haven't had any results yet. Now we can go back and say that's why you're not taking any action. Okay. Now there's one that explains why somebody might look at everything that I'm showing them here and still do nothing with it, right? That's one explanation of it. But here's something where you got to be really careful, where you can think that you're putting yourself in the success cycle and you can stop it dead in its tracks. Let me explain. So let's say you look at this video and the other videos I have on this page, and you're like, wow, I mean, I see it works for him, but will it work for me? I don't know. And so you kind of tiptoe into it, and you take a little bit. You just do a little bit, and you try to say, maybe I'll throw a couple $100 at this and see what happens. And you see what putting a couple $100 at it, like, okay, you make like $5 or $10 in your first month, and you're like, well, that's kind of a waste of time. All this time and effort I spent to put into this, and only made $5 or $10. I mean, I guess I can just wait and see and give it longer. But because you're just in the wait and see mode, you're like, okay, you really stop doing anything. Okay, you stop taking any more action, and you basically see the results start to dwindle out. And then now your confidence just drops, and your belief that the potential of what I'm showing on this website is like, yeah, I don't think so. I knew this wasn't going to work, right? But what happened? You were in control of of what happened next. Okay, when you're at that moment when you decide what kind of action you're going to take. See, when you're at this point, I'm going to go quickly. We're going to just change these all to yellow again. And let's just say, you took a little bit of action and you got a little bit of results. And your confidence is like mediocre in the potential based on what you've seen so far. But what we need to understand is it's how much action you take is going to be the determining factor in how much, what your results look like. Okay. So if you get to the point where you just, you did a little bit, put a little bit into it, and you got a little bit of result into it, okay, now you have the obligation to decide, am I going to wait and see and turn these all red and end up being the guy going, see, I knew it wasn't going to work. I told you it wasn't going to work. Are you going to be that guy? You're going to go like this and say, okay, I can see the wheels moving a little bit. I'm going to take more action on this. And if you take more action on it, put a little bit more into it, you're going to see, wow, I'm getting more results. Now your confidence is going to start to grow in the potential. And then you're going to get to the point where I am, and you're putting everything you freaking got into this process because you see the potential is unlimited. And as you put as much action as you possibly can into it, the results are going to be astounding. Your confidence is going to go through the roof, and you're going to be like me, trying to tell everybody out there, there's a better way. Okay? There's a better way. So, I can't do this for you. Okay? Everybody has to run their own race, but I'm telling you, you don't have to be stuck on a hamster wheel any longer. You can escape the crazy race, and if you look around on my website, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. But only you can decide if you want to get out. Okay, it's kind of like the system is built to put you into a jail cell, but I'm handing you the key, and it unlocks from the inside. It's up to you to unlock the door, take the action, get the results that you want, and take this as far as you want to. So I'm glad you found this site. Whoever sent you here, I thank them as well, and make sure you thank them too, and you will if you apply the simple process that I teach. So best of luck to you, and if you take the right actions, luck is not what you need. So talk to you again in the next video. See ya.